Is the number of homes for sale finally growing? Hi, I'm Scott Neal, the broker of Scott Neal Real Estate in Richardson, Texas, and we help people buy and sell real estate around the DFW area. And the absolute number one economic indicator that we look at as real estate professionals is the level of inventory. And this has been a growing concern for a lot of home buyers out there, is that there just are not enough homes for sale. And every time we find one, we're having to bid like crazy, and people are bidding over asking price, and there's multiple offers out there and appraisal contingency waivers and all this kind of stuff. And trust me, we feel your pain. This is not really something that we're super excited about, because it makes our job a lot harder. It makes it harder for us to help you go out and buy a home. But I think I might have some good news for you right now with what's going on in the market. So, as I said, the level of inventory has been severely declined for the last 2 years, really ever since COVID hit, and it's made it really tough to be a buyer out there. And that's simply because you're just having to compete with a lot of buyers out there for the limited amount of inventory. So let me explain to you what normally happens throughout the year with the amount of listings that come on the market. So in a normal market, without what's going on today, we generally see that starting in the spring and going through the summer, we see the amount of listings come on the market continue to go up. And then after the summer, once school goes back, we start to see that taper off, and it kind of goes down through the end of the year, and it kind of does that cycle pretty much every year. But the data shows us that what happened last year in 2020 is that once the pandemic hit, the amount of new listings coming on the market continued to sink through the summer months, through the winter months, and into this explosion of prices that we saw right after the freeze here in DFW. And that's why you started to see people offering 10, 15, even 20% over the asking price, appraisal waiver contingencies and all that kind of stuff. So what we normally would see in the market with the amount of new listings coming on just didn't happen. But we are already starting to see some good trends this year. So according to Realtor.com, comparing the trends from this year so far through 2021 compared to 2020, we started to see an uptick in listings from March, April, May, June, July through August. So the curve started heading up through the summer months like we would normally expect in a normal market. And right now we're seeing that there are three main reasons why we may continue to see an increase throughout the fall and the winter. So number one, we have pent up selling demand. So a lot of homeowners right now are getting more comfortable putting their home on the market. Plus they're hearing that they can get a great price for their house. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, we're starting to see new construction starts pick up. So even though the new construction is not really included in Realtor.com's numbers, we know that we're starting to see a lot more of these things happen. In fact, just anecdotally, we can see this on our team. We're starting to notice a lot more inventory out there with the builders. Lumber prices have come down a little bit, so we're seeing a lot more new construction. And then number three, the end of all of this COVID-19 forbearance programs is coming to an end, and we might see some more listings because people's forbearance is coming to an end, the bill is going to be coming due, they're behind on payments, they might be threatened with foreclosure. In fact, I had a client of mine call me up just the other day saying, Scott, I heard that there's going to be all these foreclosures, and we're thinking about going ahead and selling our home now because we're worried that that might crash the market. Well, I just want to let you know, I really don't think that a bunch of new sellers coming into the market right now is going to crash anything. In fact, we desperately need more listings right now. So if you're a homeowner and you have a home that you've been wanting to sell, now is the absolute perfect time for you to get your home on the market. There is still a ton of buyer demand. Even though we're getting into the fall months, there are people out there that are begging for homes. So if you have a home to sell in the DFW area, give us a call at our office. Our number is 469-998-3322, or visit us on our website at mydallashomefinder.com. We look forward to working with you soon. Thanks and happy selling.